What is up? I'm Retro Matt. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first episode. Kind of a project I wanted to work on. Been streaming for over the last almost 5 years. I've been streaming on and off, and I really enjoy it, but I wanted to try something different. I love retro gaming, obviously by my name. But I love modern games too. But I just have a heart for retro. That was my childhood. It was me growing up. And I just always loved these games. I do retro achievements, if you're not familiar with it. And it's one of my favorite things about retro gaming right now. There is a site. They basically put achievements into favorite retro games. And some games that I've never even played before. Giving me an opportunity to check out some new stuff. Obviously, I'm a huge Mario fan, so a lot of Mario games we've got badged already. But it's a really cool site. They have achievements for Atari, NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Genesis, Game Gear, Saturn, Dreamcast, even PlayStation, PSP, PS2, all kinds of stuff, and they're still working on bringing on more consoles, and it's just a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. I've been doing it for just a little bit over a year. I wished I'd known about it a long time ago. My goal has been trying to get 100 games mastered or badged, and we are currently at 91, so we're almost there. Thought, hey, you know what? Since I really don't have a lot of time to stream right now, or as much as I used to at times, I just figured, hey, let's just chill. We'll make some YouTube videos kind of showing some of these adventures, some of these games, some of these achievements, and just have some fun with it. I streamed Super Mario Brothers a while back, and we knocked out a lot of these achievements already. Just simple world progression without dying, to beating Bowser with fireballs only. We had to do that for all 8 Bowsers. We had to do a pacifist run through all 8 levels. Couldn't hurt any enemies except for the Bowser at the end of each world. And just some cool stuff like that. So I'm at 65 out of 77 achievements left. I only got a few more to do. The one I want to work on today is winners don't use warps or cheats. Finish the game without entering any warp zones or secret areas. Includes all the bonus areas and stuff. So no pipes unless they're taking you to finish the level or something. And then of course we can't use the continue code. So if we game over, we basically have to start over again, which we shouldn't have a problem with. Shouldn't. We'll see. But yeah, I got a few other things to do as well, but beating the game will get us our level select, and then that'll help us with some of the other remaining achievements that we have left. So with that being said, let's get into it. I haven't played Mario Brothers in a little while. Been a little bit. We streamed it a while back. It's probably been a little over a year. I had fun with it, but then I played through it. We did some achievements, but I didn't really put a lot of effort into finishing the entire game and badging it. So I want to do that today. I want to finish it up. But I'm a huge Mario fan, obviously. Man, my dad came home with an NES with Super Mario Brothers 3 back when I was a kid. This was before even going to preschool. I was real little. And it just, I don't know, it was something about it. Like, I loved it. I love video games, and then to this day, it's been one of my favorite hobbies, collecting games, obviously playing games. You know, I love Sega as well, but I'm a bigger Nintendo fan, honestly. It's just something that's always stuck with me. But yeah, the original Super Mario Brothers, I didn't play that right away. Mario 3 was the game that my dad and I played a lot. My cousin actually had Mario Brothers. Well, she had all 3 of them. Mario Brothers 2, and 3. We would borrow those from her so I could play the original, this one, and Super Mario Brothers 2. Which is a different story we'll talk about, because I will be having to make a video on that game too here pretty soon, I guess. But Super Mario Brothers, it's funny because I love 3, and to this day, Mario Brothers 3 is my favorite of my favorite video game, period. But it's funny because as a kid I played this, and I'm like, man, like Mario looks so weird. Like, the sprite is so different from Mario 3. Even as a kid, I noticed, like, the physics are just kind of off. And, like, of course now, you know, you can definitely, you know, see it and explain it. Like, oh, yeah, it's totally different from Super Mario Brothers 3. It's not horrible, but Mario Brothers, it's definitely something you gotta get used to. I almost went in that pipe. I gotta remember, no pipes, no bonus areas. But yeah, I don't think I beat Super Mario Brothers until Mario All-Stars came out for Super Nintendo. which I ended up with a Super Nintendo. I don't know if it was like that Christmas that the NES, we got the NES, or if it was like a year or two later. I can't remember exactly when, but yeah, I did get Super Mario All-Stars. We got Super Mario Brothers, Lost Levels. Of course, that was probably most everyone's first experience playing good old Lost Levels. But yeah, as a kid growing up, I played it more on Super Mario All-Stars, which was nice because it would actually that was a nice jump. It actually saved your progress, so if you died or game overed or just wanted to go do something else, as long as you saved, you could at least start at the beginning of the world. So, and that was very helpful for Lost Levels, because that was a very tough game. I gotta play that here soon for Retro Achievements. I haven't played it in years. I did beat it as a kid. I don't know how. I don't know how I've played some of these games as a kid and finished them, but that was one of them. There was a lot of controller throwing at that point. But we did it. we did beat it. It definitely wasn't overnight. I'm sure I played that game for months before we had actually done that. Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. Little did they know that phrase right there was gonna be something one day. Wait for these Koopa Troopers to get out of the way. You know, it's funny that sometimes the 1-up will just not spawn. There's a hidden 1-up block over here, and I didn't realize how much of a bit of a glitchy game. Like, most NES games are kind of great. Good job. Most NES games are just kind of glitchy. I don't know. It's just like, I just need to expect the unexpected. Now, what else trying to do there? But yeah, as far as this game goes, yeah, during that Super Mario All-Stars era, I did first complete this game. I don't know when I actually beat it on the NES. I'm trying to get this flower over here. There we go. Such a jank little jump you gotta make. But there's a lot of good memories playing these games. So Mario's my favorite. It is, and a lot of the collection behind me that you see, a lot of Mario stuff, a lot of stuff. But I don't know. I guess it's just important to me because I grew up as a '90s kid. Even though I was like born in the late '80s, I just say I'm a '90s kid. Early introduction to Nintendo. You know, just some of my favorite, like, cartoons and shows growing up. It's just really good memories, you know. Trying to fireball all these guys. I don't know why. It's probably going to get me killed here in a minute. But I can remember, like, you know, playing Mario 3 and of course the days of renting games too, which was more of Super Nintendo for me than NES at that time. But yeah, it was really cool because during that era, you know, you're playing games like Super Mario Brothers or, you know, 2 or 3 or whatever. And that was also the time they had the cartoons, like Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and The Adventures of Super Mario Brothers 3 was obviously one of my favorites as well. This place gets to be... Yep, well, that was my fault. I'll say, this place gets to be tricky because these guys will... they'll spawn, like, right under you, and for some reason in this version... If they hit you just right from underneath, you don't actually jump on them. you'll actually take damage, which it's really annoying. But I feel like doing this achievement, just generally play through the game, beat all the levels, no shortcuts or anything. If we can actually not die, we actually will get another achievement. If we don't pull that off here, we'll do that. Because I think we can actually use shortcuts for that no death run. It really depends. If I can get to World 8 and keep my power-ups through World 8, we're usually fine. It's just World 8, it's full of Hammer Bros. It's Hammer Bros everywhere. And like sometimes you get lucky, you can jump over them if you're quick enough. Their pattern, I don't even know if it's a pattern. They just do whatever. You either get lucky or you don't. So if we pace ourselves and we keep our fire flower, we'll be a-okay. Yeah, there's supposed to be another one up hidden over here. I don't know what causes them to despawn though. I have no idea. That is a perfect landing, by the way. True retro Matt fashion. Of course, we could try to do that one-up trick here. Didn't work. It's tricky. You would think it's an easy trick to bounce those Koopa Troopas against the bricks there and get infinite one-ups, but there's actually a weird way to set it up to do it. Dude, how this is exactly literally how I play these games. I fumble around it. Sometimes I get lucky. Most of the time it's exactly what you see. But of all the Mario games, the original Super Mario Brothers, I really haven't played it a whole lot. Outside of Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario Brothers Deluxe for Game Boy Color, which is a good game. I just don't like the screen crunch on it. Like, you can see everything here, you know, on the NES. And you're trying to put this in a... Ooh, that was a risky jump. You're trying to put all of that in a Game Boy screen. It's risky. it's hard to see, and it's funny because like I played Game Boy, played Game Gear, and as a kid, like I guess you just don't think about it, but as an adult, I can't do it. Cannot. I have a hard time like seeing my character and everything. It's rough. I just find it easier to fireball Bowser and move on. But yeah, outside of those two games, of course there was Super Mario Brothers 35, which that happened right when I first started streaming. Originally it was on Facebook. got to experience Mario 35. It was so much fun. We had a lot of fun with that game. Tournaments and, man, what am I doing? We just made the most of it. It's a shame that Nintendo took it away after 6 months, though. When I got back into streaming, I ended up making a, like several videos. I think it was like 60 or so, 61 videos for Super Mario Bros. 35 that just I happened to have them. They never deleted, so I downloaded them and edited them up a little bit. And I'd post them for a while, and I was like, well, maybe I'll do something different with it later on. But that's probably the most I've ever played Super Mario Brothers was through that Mario 35. It was a lot of fun. It was a blast. It's a shame that Nintendo took it down. I'm not really sure why they did. I know it was a promotional thing, but I don't know. I would have paid for that game, honestly. Like, yeah, I would have paid for it. But we got Mario's 40th. I think that's this year, isn't it? I think it's this September. So maybe there'll be something new happening for that. Maybe not, but I'll keep my hopes up. You would think as much as I played and competed in that, though, that I would play a little better than I do. But we made a lot of terrible mistakes there, too, so... And it was really nice because that version of Super Mario Brothers, they adjusted the physics a little bit to be a little more, like, modern. So your jumps aren't weird. Mario's run and stuff was still kind of weird, but... bouncing off enemies consecutively and stuff like that was nicely done. They did fix that. Here it's kind of weird. And I think with the original Lost Levels, they adjusted it a little bit there too. It's still not perfect, like, you know. It's funny playing, like, Mario 3 and then playing this and seeing, like, how far those two games are in terms of, like, the physics and how they're tweaked. I think Mario even jumps higher in Mario 3. I don't know if there's any game after Mario 3 where he jumps as high as he does. I think in this one we take the upper path and then the bottom path. I think that's our way through. It was great playing this in Lost Levels, because if you get the wrong path, or the right one, it'll let you know. It'll make a little sound. Just lost our power up. I think that's pretty much how I learned how to get through these mazes. Oops. I hate doing that in, I think it's 3, 2, and 5, 1 where you can kick the Koopa shells. I always mess it up. So I get the firepower and I'm just like, yeah, let's burn everything. Fireball them all. Not making bad time in this, though. Doing pretty good. There is a subset for retro achievements for this to do a speed run, and I honestly hate speed runs. I don't really enjoy them that much, but we did one for Super Mario Land a while back, and it's not one of my favorite games whatsoever. It's grown on me. Like, I don't hate the game. Even though during that stream I said I hated it a lot. Mario definitely moves jankier than he does in this game. It's something else. I'm glad they fixed it with Mario Land 2, but we ended up badging that for retro achievements, the main Mario Land game, and then I was like, well, you know, we worked so hard on that, why not just why not just give it a shot to do the subset? So it was a lot of coin collecting stuff. It was a lot of speed runs, and it took a little while to work on, but we got it. We finally finished it. So I feel like I can do a lot, because that was a really tough subset challenge to do. So I feel like we can do a lot more than what I feel like I'm capable of sometimes with these games. So I know Mario Brothers has a set, Super Mario Brothers, and I was like, man, like maybe I ought to try. Maybe I ought to give it a go. I gotta be careful. I'm starting to get reckless with my jumps. There it is. Well, there goes that deathless run. It'd have been an added bonus if we could have got it, but you know, it's either like this one typically doesn't mess me up. It's usually 6-3. I hate 6-3. I'll make more mistakes on that. And if I don't have a power up like at 8-3, then between 8-2 and 8-3 we get in a little bit of trouble there as well. If I don't have a fire flower. Wow, okay. I got a little bit ahead of myself. That's 2 deaths. Stresses me out because I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to get a power up, and it's not pacing myself very well for this. Barely got through that. I thought I could make it. Almost kicked the bucket again. There it is. I don't know what it is with 5-4. All of a sudden, I'm just tanking. It's terrible. Go with it. You kind of wait because you got fire shooting at you, you got the fire bars spinning, and you're just waiting for like the perfect time to get through there, and sometimes it just does not work out well. But yeah, if I'm gonna do speedruns on this, I gotta do a lot better. I have to watch a lot of videos and get a good rhythm for this. Can't believe we died that many times though. Alright, we got a Lakitu. I think the most hated enemies for me in Super Mario Brothers is definitely Lakitu and Hammer Bros. Probably the Hammer Bros a lot more, honestly. At least with this guy, he'll, for the most part, it's pretty easy to dodge the projectiles, the spinies that he throws at you. Hammer Bros, on the other hand, I feel like it's a little more random. Should be able to get our fire flower back here. There he goes. There it goes. I don't know why I turned around, because I was trying to shoot him with the fireball and ended up just not doing great. Well, we survived, so... Oh wow, it actually, it just played the Overworld theme music instead of the end. That's weird. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Almost went for it. That would have been a mistake. But yeah, playing Mario 35 and getting this level, it's rough because if you pace yourself and just take your time, you're fine. But we would usually get this level toward the end, where your time's running out quick and you don't have a lot of resources left, and it was terrible. So instead of taking your time, you're just rushing, and mistakes always got made at this level. And of course, in that game, if you die, then you're out. You're out of the match, so... Alright, hopefully we can keep our fire flower this time. The other thing is, like, kind of random, too, are those fireballs. Oh, he's gonna get me with that hammer. There we go. Almost at the end. Get the shit. Barrage of bullet bills everywhere. And it's funny because you can watch some of these and they'll shoot, like, you think they would just shoot one, you know, every couple of seconds or something like that, but I've seen them like shoot 3 at a time. Just bizarre. Yeah, there's supposed to be a 1-up up there too. None of them are spawning for us. But yeah, just some bizarre things that... Oh shoot. How did that hammer... The hammer went right by me. Mario, just go, dude. Just go. Don't question it. I do want this mushroom though. We got very lucky. It's great when the jank actually works in your favor. I don't know how it happened, but I'm not questioning it. We're gonna leave it there. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, Super Mario Brothers, very simple design. 4 levels for each world, 8 worlds. I'm glad that we do have, like, lost levels, but I just wish it wasn't so intense of a game. Because those levels, like, most of them are fine, but there are some very, very hateful levels in that game. And, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of the version of Super Mario Brothers 2 that we got, necessarily, but, that was lucky. I was very lucky. But I'm glad we didn't get lost levels as Super Mario Brothers 2. It probably wouldn't have went over too well. Not with the American audience. Right. I was hoping he would despawn. We made it, and we kept our mushroom. But yeah, at some point here soon we'll take on the original Lost Levels. I have a NES version of that game. I think originally it was for the Famicom Disk System, which obviously was only in Japan. Oh, nice. Got the fireball achievement. I was actually putting effort into that to try to get that. And, spending time streaming this and playing it a little bit offline, I've not gotten that achievement to pop. So I'm glad we finally got it. There's another one, too, for shells, where we gotta use the shells to kill a bunch of enemies. That's the other one we gotta work on. Oops. A little bit too much. Too much there, Mario. So I think this one is up, middle, and then up again. Man, it's glitchy. Alright, we're at the final world. But yeah, Super Mario Brothers, short, sweet, to the point. But I'm excited to finally do the original Lost levels, even though it's not the original, I guess. I think it'll be a lot of fun, though. A lot of salt, too, I'm sure. Hopefully I'm better at it now than what I was as a kid. But if I beat it as a kid on both Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario Brothers Deluxe, then, you know, it should be fun. But yeah, some of these things I remember where some of the one-ups and superstars are just because I played Mario 35 so much. And just forced myself to learn where stuff is. It's a shame though, really, that Mario 35, like, they could have actually added like a Lost Levels mode to that. And that would have been insane. That would have been nuts to compete that way. We got another Lakitu here. Alright. Ooh, got lucky with that. Good, got him. Get him out of here. I feel like I need all the one-ups I can get right now. Oh, damn it. I was getting ready to say there's another power-up in that block down there, by the way. But we got to show it all firsthand, so... Now, I remember this jump right here. Like, it's not a hard jump by any means, but for some reason it just always makes me nervous. I should have jumped on that Goomba. There we go. Well, we made it to 8-3. Now, whether we survive it or not, it's going to be a whole nother story. We had to do it in the pacifist run of this game, though. And that was a pain in 8-2 and 8-3. Those were my hardest levels because you have all these Hammer Bros, and you can't do anything with them. You just have to get lucky. But at least in this case, we can actually we can knock them out and get our power up. Wherever it is, there it is. It's like, I know it's here somewhere. Where is it? That'll give us a little bit of a buffer if Hammer Bros become a problem. trouble now. Yep. Hammer. There was nothing I can do. I literally trapped myself down there instead of just going for it. See, it shot 2 of them that time. But I've seen those bullet bill blasters shoot up to 3. It's insane. I'm like, why? Why is it doing that? But it's funny seeing how games like this worked back in the day compared to how games are now. How fine-tuned everything is. But I think the randomness of some of the nonsense that goes on, the glitches and stuff, was kind of the fun part of the NES and Super Nintendo, Genesis era. Went right through him, dude. You can't make it up. Now we're in trouble. And he landed on me. Went right through him. You know, we did this before when I was playing earlier, and the shells, they hit. They were fine. I also only have 2 lives left. You think I would have had a little more, but nope. Fortunately not the case for us. That would have been some crap if we got hit there. Alright, if we can get the fire flower, we're golden. We'll just do it this way then. Well, we got him that time. Oh my gosh, why? I hate this jump, man. Now we're at our last life. It's not gonna go well. Oh, Matt, come on. We can do this. I mean, we're at the end. We're just at the end. Come on. It's just terrible. It's like you want to stand directly under him, but, well, just not a good idea. Why am I... Just go, Matt. Just go. Hope my, Koopa shell works this time. Insane. And the hammer got me. Game over. Alright, so we made it all the way back. We climbed back to the top of the mountain that we were blown off on, and we're gonna do it again. It's kind of funny, so replaying it, I actually got the achievement for that shell kick. Oh man, I forgot I need the mushroom up there. So we got that, and I was almost got the deathless run for this. I was deathless up until 8-1. So I don't know. It's just my luck. I thought, man, this is gonna be great. We'll get back to this level and everything will work out just fine, and nope. And then we got that. Dude, I hate these Hammer Bros, man. We made it. Alright, let's not make the jump that we did last time. Now here's my problem. So we've made it to Bowser's Castle. However, we got one Hammer Bro that's gonna be in front of where Bowser is. And my odds getting around him have not been very good as Small Mario. It's weird that 8, like, I mean, I know it's the last world in the game, but like World 8, like, dude, have some more power-ups, please. Like, One power up in Bowser's Castle would have been nice. Like, this place is a maze. And it's not like terrible, but you really got to know where you're going. They don't give you a single power up here that I'm aware of. Now, Lost Levels, actually, the castle level there for Bowser actually is generous. They give you, they're hidden. I think it's like 2 or 3 power-ups hidden in that one, which is really nice. And you do need them. Don't get me wrong, it's tough, but yeah, I really wish they had at least 1 power-up here. Alright, let's see if we can get around them. Oh, dude! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Every time, man. Every time. It's just... This is how my streams go. And it's so funny because I choose sometimes to just work on some of the harder challenges offline, which kind of sucks, because when you do the harder challenges, like, you want to have a video or something to, you know, kind of have, and something to look back on and remember, but it's like, I gotta have my focus, man. I gotta focus. When nobody's watching, I play so much better. I don't have any problems. And stuff that I would spend like hours on stream trying to get knocked out. The half an hour off stream, I got it. It's so dumb. I don't know what it is. Alright, we're gonna try it again. How did that hammer even hit me? Every time. Alright, we'll try this again. Look at that. We did it! We made it! Oh my gosh, what a trial. Like, just... Alright, well, we did it. And we got our achievement. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. We present you a new quest. Play the game all over again. You know, I'm not a fan of Peach's design in this game either. Like, she just looks so off. I mean, I know this is the first, but it's just funny. It's hilarious. But hey, we did it. We could start a new quest now. All right. So, anyways, we can do this next challenge. The Starman challenge. I had to look. I was like, what is it? What is the challenge, Matt? What are we doing? So, basically, we just gotta beat the game without dying. It shouldn't be hard. I don't know why I'm getting a 1-up. I can't die. The good part about this, though, since we beat the game, we got level select now. And that'll be something that I need for later on, actually, for the last set of achievements we gotta do. But my plan for this is we'll use the warp to World 4 on the next level. And then from 4-2 we can warp to World 8. And if we can beat World 8, if we can keep our Fire Flower, and if we cannot die, we'll get the achievement. Should be that easy. Luckily, this one, it isn't one of them that you gotta complete every level, no warps or anything to get the achievement, which I'm grateful for. Because we always seem to mess it up somewhere along the way. Just as easy as that, man. Just as easy as that. It's alright though, we can get a mushroom down here. Get in the pipe, Mario! Yeah, the biggest challenge is definitely going to be for World 8 for me. And of course, now we're technically on the second quest for Super Mario Brothers. Things are... So the enemies will move a little faster. Not too big of a deal. All the Goombas got replaced by Buzzy Beetles. Which, on one note, I mean, you can't use your fireballs against them. It was actually nice because where some of the Goomba placements was, to be able to shell kick Buzzy Beetles and knock out some other enemies. Like, it kind of works in your favor. I prefer to use fireballs and just burn up everything, but hey, you know, it's fine. We'll work around it. I don't like chancing it with them. Usually I bounce off of them, no problem. But then there's the occasion where I glitch or something stupid happens and I end up just messing the whole thing up and losing my power-up, and it's not great. One of the cool things about this game, though, is just all the little hidden secrets like that. You have vines that take you to, like, the bonus areas, but then you have vines that take you to warp zones, which is pretty cool. I can't remember if that's the only one that'll take you to a warp zone in this game. I think there might be 2 vines that are hidden that do that. I could be wrong. I might be thinking about Lost Levels. But it's still pretty cool. Oh, shit. Well, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. And there's no power up here until we get to 8-2. Yeah, this Koopa Troopa right here. So what I did in that last run was I hit that Koopa Troopa by accident. I jumped on him. But I didn't... I forget that they turn around sometimes and will bite you. That's what happened. I landed right beside him and that's where he turned. and so ended my run. And honestly, like, the Hammer Bros in 8-4 would have got me anyways, but... It was a risky jump. I mean, I should be good at these jumps by now. I shouldn't have to slow down to do that, but I'm gonna do it. It's just as soon as my brain catches, I was like, Matt, slow down. Slow down before you fall. Yeah, this level right here, though. I mean, it's really not that bad. You just gotta be careful. Why did he turn around for? Being careful is our middle name. Alright, got our safety net. I knew it was gonna shoot. I just knew it. Like I said, World 8's just my problem. We'll see. If we can get past the Hammer Bros and get a power-up. The sooner we can get a power-up, the better. we've proven we can do it without it, but I'd rather not. Okay. Alright, we got that. Alright, we're okay. We're okay for right now. We just gotta keep it. Easier said than done, I know. Wow. He just... It was so close. He almost got me. Well, we were prepared that time, Hammer Bro. That's really annoying, though. Like, you... you have that shell, and it's unpredictable. Okay, if we can keep this, get through Bowser's Castle, we're good. No problem. Getting closer. If I didn't have that fireball right there, he would have got me, and we would be in a lot of trouble. Man, finally. We got Bowser. I think it's the first time we actually kept Fire Mario to get him to Bowser at this point. Well, we got it. We got our achievement. Our deathless run with warps, of course, but hey. We did it. I'm happy about it. So the last thing we gotta work on is we got to collect all the coins for each level. We don't have to get every coin, I don't think. I think it's a little leniency there. But we got to get a good amount of coins for each level, for each world. We got to do it with each world without dying. So that's why this level select comes in handy, because if we mess up a world, then we can just go back to it and try it again, no problem. So we got to do that for all 8 worlds, and that will be what we'll work on next time. So appreciate you watching the video, hanging out. Please subscribe if you like the content. Give us a like. I really appreciate that. And I'll see y'all on the next video. We'll be finishing up Super Mario Brothers, so I'm very excited about that. And we'll see y'all next time.